Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. This is maybe a YouTube help video for us that are here now in YouTube as content creators, and I guess as fans as well. As of yesterday, I learned about this because of Xander from, of course, the Dan Saleo show. Xander texted me about YouTube's change in policy that was going to be taking effect as of the 19th. This policy is from starting the 19th. They're going to be tightening and restricting content that is related to gambling in a push to protect its audience, particularly younger viewers, from potentially harmful material. From March 19th on, the online video sharing giant will cease to permit, let me say that again, cease to permit content that directs viewers to unlicensed and unapproved gambling websites. These are platforms that have not been reviewed by YouTube or its parent company, Google, or do not comply with local laws. Users will no longer be able to use links, images, text, or even logos to navigate to the unapproved sites. It comes after an explosion in gambling content on YouTube featuring platforms with dubious origins. My question is on this, and I understand this because gambling can be an addiction, and I have been approached by a sponsor and was, of course, part of this, as well as basically almost every sports content creator has been doing promotions for sports gambling. The thing that's interesting to me on this is, one, how you find out who is actually a accredited and approved sponsor. And it's surprising because the NFL is basically partners with gambling. The NFL makes almost as much money from gambling as they do gate receipts. The difference being is they don't have to do anything to get the money other than put their hand out. And since YouTube is a partner with the NFL on YouTube, it's kind of interesting there. Now, it doesn't just affect the NFL because taking effect 3 days into March Madness is kind of crazy because this is when everybody is putting money and things on here. I do this video because, of course, so many of my brethren out there are doing, of course, content that is sponsored by some gambling websites. So this is a warning to all of us to make sure, because we don't know if this is retroactive, because with some of the content providers, basically you had a certain number of ads that you were doing or product placement in their videos. We don't know if this is retroactive to past videos or if this is just from here on out. What I will say is, because I've had a discussion with Philly 500 as well, because, of course, Philly has been shot down on his channel before. He ended up having a clip of Major League Baseball or something. He was following a baseball game, and somehow he ended up, it was a live stream, and he ended up getting hit and shut down. I know my man Law Nation one time had a TV in the background that actually had the football game on, and even though you could hardly see it, was restricted from being able to monetize his live streams. So the question will be are these things retroactive, and do creators need to go back through and wipe out all of this past content? I can't say I know the answer to that. We've been trying to find the answer to that. My curiosity here is, now that ESPN has bet ESPN on it, I'm curious, and I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that, if they are an approved site. And the question will be is it approved sites that are approved by the NFL to make sure that any gambling that's done is directly benefiting the teams, so to speak. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I have no clue. But fair warning to everybody that gambling, and I don't know what creators that do video gambling or, techniques and tricks and all that stuff, how that's going to work for them. But definitely be careful out there and know the rules with YouTube, because you may be thinking that you're doing something that's perfectly okay, but you might find out the hard way when your channel gets shut down. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate you guys, and I will see you soon. Peace.